The search for little Caylee Anthony has been hampered by a lack of information from the very beginning. There are gaping holes in the mother's story. For example, Casey Anthony says she left her daughter with a babysitter who police say doesn't even exist. And one big unanswered question, who is Caylee's father? There was speculation about a man named Jesus Ortiz being the father. This is a picture of him. He died in a car crash last year. An attorney for Ortiz's parents say they've never heard of Casey or Caylee Anthony before this case went public. That attorney is Brian Cruz. He joins us live on the telephone from Orlando. Thanks very much.
Hey, Greg. How are you today?
Good, Brian. What's the possibility that Jesus Ortiz was the father?
Well, that would be just pure speculation. But the family has never met the mother, Miss Anthony. The family has never heard of her. Their son tragically passed away last year in May of 2007 in an automobile accident here in Orlando, and they were a very close family. So had he been the father of the child, they certainly would have known.
But it wouldn't be extraordinary, Brian, in your experience, for a child to keep a few secrets from his or her parents. So are you guys going to undergo some DNA testing?
Well, my understanding is that the police department and the authorities are actually pulling some blood samples from the medical examiner or the autopsy that was performed on Jesus Ortiz, and that they may be comparing that to the samples that were found supposedly and allegedly related to the little girl, Caylee, in the mother's car. So is that possible? Yes, that's a very definite possibility.
Right. Look, that adds a whole other dimension if it turns out that Jesus Ortiz is indeed the biological father. But have you taken a look at his MySpace page, which still exists? It's incredible. You scroll down, and there appears to be a message from, and we have no idea, given her age, it couldn't be, but from a Caylee Anthony, and this is it right here. There's a picture, what appears to be Caylee, and it says in the upper left-hand corner, Stephanie, love you, Caylee Marie Anthony. And then it goes on to say, I miss you, I love you. What do you make of that?
I've never seen that before, but, I do know that the two of them knew each other in high school because they both went to the same high school here in the Orlando area. It's called
Who knew each other?
The Jesus knew Miss Anthony, the mother of the lost child.
Right. So they knew each other.
Yeah, they went to school together in a really large school here in Orlando, high school together.
Right.
But the family, she never came over to their house. He never indicated that he was a friend or girlfriend or anything of that nature. So,
well, it could have been one night encounter. Maybe he didn't even know that he was the father. I mean,
Well, that's why it's been such a shock to the family, and that's why they contacted me, because they were shocked, although happy to hear that there was the possibility of them having a grandchild, something left of their son. On the other hand, how much does this family, the Ortiz family, have to go through? Because they're giving the family false hope. I mean, she's playing some kind of game. I don't understand it here. But they've given her false hope that, that Caylee is their grandchild.
Okay. Brian Cruz, keep us informed if you get the results of the DNA tests, if you would. Our condolences to the family, the Ortiz family. Jesus Ortiz died in a car accident. Thanks very much.